Hi, this is Joachim for statisticsglobe.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to apply the filter function of the dplyr package in R. So in the video I'm going to use an example data frame that we can create with lines 2 to 4 of the code. So if you run these lines of code, you will see that a new data object appears at the top right of RStudio, and we can also have a look at this data frame by running line 5 of the code. And then you can see here at the bottom in the RStudio console that our data frame contains three variables, x1 and x2, as well as the grouping variable group. So if we want to apply the filter function, we need to install and load the dplyr package, as you can see here in lines 7 and 8 of the code. I have installed the package already, so I'm just going to load it with line 8 of the code. And now we can apply the filter function, as you can see here in line 10 of the code. So let's assume that we want to filter only the rows of our data where the group column is equal to group 2. Then we need to specify within the filter function that we want to get a subset of our data frame, which is called data. So we have to specify the name of our data frame here. Then we have to write a comma, and then after the comma we have to specify a logical condition based on the columns of our data frame. So as I explained before, in this case I'm going to subset our data frame only for rows where the group column is equal to group 2. Now, if you run this line of code, you will see that a new data frame appears here at the bottom in the RStudio console. And this time, this data frame is only a subset of our original data frame. And this subset is only containing the rows where the group column is equal to group 2. Yeah, so this is basically how to apply the filter function of the dplyr package in R. However, if you want to learn more about the function, you could check out my homepage, statisticsglobe.com, because on the homepage I have recently published a tutorial in which I'm explaining the content of this video in some more detail. I will put a link to this tutorial in the description of the video, so you could check it out there. And furthermore, if you have liked the video, I would be very happy if you leave me a comment. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get notifications in future whenever I'm releasing new videos. That's it for this video. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Bye bye.